Hey guys, what's up? My name is Josh. If you're just joining the channel, welcome. This project I'm about to show you, the PA-16, it's a 1949 Piper Clipper that has been changed to the exhibition, the experimental exhibition category, and we're able to do some pretty awesome things with it. It will be at air shows and different events, including Oshkosh 2024 this year. But what I want to do right now is just kind of give you an inside look at some of the bells and whistles and the things that are just really yet to come here in the next couple months on this project. And this is not going to be a very highly edited video, as I don't honestly have a lot of time to really record video or even edit. I do not have an editor, but this is going to be very low edit. We're going to go around. I want to show you over here to the right the engine components, the cylinders, the case, everything I have over there. We're going to go back to the tail. I'll show you some of the new stuff I have back there. Inside, what's going on, the panel, the wings, the carbon, the prop, which is pretty darn amazing. We'll show you that here in a minute as well. So really, I want to give you a kind of an inside look at what's coming the next couple months to make this a STOL-ish Clipper. It's going to be amazing. So let's get to it. So right behind me here, I'll just go ahead and start with this wing. This is one of the Carbon Concepts wing tips. I just got this in the other day. It's just kind of roughed out. It's going to obviously need primed and painted, but just kind of sitting on the spars here. I'll show you on the other wing. This is actually going to be out about right there. Let's see here. There's going to be another rib out of about right there. So it's kind of what that looks like, but let's go over to the other wing. Over here on the other wing, you'll see where I have put in a plate. It's a stamped rib from Javron Aviation in Minnesota. Very impressed with their products, and that gives us a whole nother wing, a whole nother rib bay. We'll put another little nose rib will go right here, just like this guy. So we'll have one of those there. Then out here, it's going to be this full rib, which came off the other wings. We had the droop tips. So this full rib will basically mount on the same way onto these plates. Still need to add the bolts in here to this piece. You can kind of see over here what I did right there. Just kind of, it's kind of overkill, but there was 4 holes, so I went ahead and put 4 bolts on forward and aft spar. So we're going to have the Carbon Concepts wing tips, and it's going to give us, I think it's another 8 inches or so here on the bottom. And have the shape of the wing tip as well. So it's going to add probably a couple more feet of wing overall. This wing right here is getting pretty darn close. Obviously we need the other nose rib here. I'm getting pretty close to basically putting these compression tubes back in. Then after that, get a little bit of work down here. We're going to be adding another wing tank. So what I need to do is this rib right here is going to go in place of what used to be just a nose rib. And then there'll be a support on the side of that rib for the fuel tank cover. It'll screw down onto that. So once that's in, we'll come out here. We have a new butt rib to put out here that's also a stamped rib from Javron Aviation. So that's kind of the gist of the wings. Over here, this is the carbon fiber 2-piece nose bowl. They call this a smoothie, which doesn't have a hole for the starter. Anything there. Oil cooler is going to be on the back of this engine, so we don't have the big hole down there. So that's basically the nose bowl. And then slats. This is one of the slats you'll see. I'll just go ahead and bring it up here. If you're not familiar with these Carbon Concepts, a lot of guys have these. You've probably seen them at the STOL competitions, STOL demos. Basically, it's a 4-foot carbon fiber slat. There'll be 3 of those each wing. So I have 12 feet of slats, which is about probably 90 to 95% of the wing. We have some other flying wires. These are actually cleaning up really nice. So I got to finish cleaning these up for both. Those will be replaced. Those will be replacing these. They're just kind of chewed up and just don't look as good. Back here, this 3200 Scott tail wheel is actually getting replaced. I have the Tundra tail wheel. We'll be replacing it with that. So I don't have the Tundra tail wheel yet, but I do have the T3 shock. It has been disassembled and Cerakoted, which they call a coyote tan. So I need to put the decals on that, but this is the single shock T3. It's super nice. You'll notice I have a new rudder. This rudder is from Javron. Again, super nice quality. It'll get primed and fabricked here very soon. Take a quick look at this prop. One of the blades here on top. These turned out super nice. You can see here in the lighting, but this is a metallic blue. There we go, that's pretty good lighting there. So this is a 79.5 inch diameter with the 3 blades, carbon fiber, ground adjustable. There's that pin right there. That is to set the pitch. And Cincinnati propeller, they made a really nice custom logo here to match the prop. So super nice. So that's one of the 3 blades. That's just a quick look. So also with this wing, when I get it basically ready to close up, I'm going to be adding the Alpha Systems AOA system here. This right here, super nice angle of attack indicator setup. This will be a plate that the probe mounts into. So there will be another bracket that I will secure this plate to underneath the wing. We have all the hoses. Here's the unit. You actually plug everything in. Got the heads-up display. It's a mounting bracket for that. That will go on the dash. I don't need to take all that out, but here's the probe. I'll show you real quick what it looks like. Here's the probe there. The hole there at the bottom, there in the front. So we'll have just a couple hoses going to that, and then that gets mounted in a certain degree. So I'll be putting that in later this week before I get the wings ready to officially cover. Like super nice quality. Inside is definitely, yeah, we got an electric scooter there. Just recently got that, and there'll actually be a video on that here pretty darn soon, here in a couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. I got to get the battery box out. We're going to go an EarthX battery, so I believe I'm actually going to make that a little smaller because there's not a whole lot of room here. You can see where this has been rubbing on the battery box. So obviously there's a lot of work to do in here. It looks more than it really is, but over here is a panel. Give you an idea of kind of what we're putting in here. This is going to be still the Garmin. It's just a COM flip-flop GTR 200B, I believe. I'm going to move the ignition up here, which would be nice, instead of way over here. I have some USB charge ports there. This is the bottom right here is going to be 3 AV30s from U Avionics. Up here will be a 2¼ inch airspeed. And then this is going to be Electronics International engine monitoring. It's going to be right there. This is kind of the holes for the mounting for the intercom. And we're going to do something kind of special. Still working on the design of the actual coating. We're going to do a Cerakote, but that will be hopefully getting finished up here this week as far as the design for it. Take a quick look over here at the engine components. We got 4 brand new Superior cylinders here. You can see the valve covers, the ring kit, the pistons is in the bottom box. Everything's just about ready to go. We got a new gasket, complete gasket kit here. We have a cam, we got our lifters, the hydraulic units. Down here is the case for the 0320. There's the rods, flywheel, a little bit more hardware. And we got some BNC stuff up here. This alternator just has a little bit of time on it. We have a BNC starter back there in the box, an oil adapter, oil filter adapter back there. We got McFarlane Aviation. These are super, super nice. Powder coated, hammer tone white baffle. McFarlane has the Cal Saver seals. Super, super nice. So basically the engine staging shelf. Lots of good stuff. We got new interior down there. SCS Interiors is going to be some really nice earth brown color. Here is another piece of the prop. This is the prop hub. You kind of see the blue a little bit here in the lighting. It's not the best lighting, but so you have to check this out. Oshkosh 24. You can really see what it looks like. We got my mini Tundra tires. And by the way, I got a J3 fuselage here. It is basically virtually brand new. 1939. It's got the oval window up there in the top. I have paperwork with it and everything. It actually is for sale. So if you know anyone looking for a J3 project that wants a really nice fuselage, basically virtually brand new, let me know in the comments. Well, there you have it. There's an overview and the current status of the Clipper and kind of what's coming up in the next couple months, and a lot of the things are really that are going to go into making it a STOL-ish Clipper. Till next time, stay safe, be blessed. I will see you in the next one. Later.